welcome back to my channel. I'm Christina. I have a Christian Louboutin video for you guys today. I'm so excited because Christian Louboutin makes the most beautiful shoes. Not the most comfortable, but that's okay because it's, it's a disease. I keep buying them because they're so beautiful. I do wear them and love them and cherish them. So I wanted to rank them from worst to best. And I have changed my Christian Louboutin collection many times over the years, and I finally have a collection that I truly do love, so this was kind of hard to do. But we're gonna go from the worst to the best of my Christian Louboutins. So sadly, in last place, I have my Christian Louboutin Piguel Plateau in the nude patent pump. So the reason I put this in last place is just because they are probably, out of all of my shoes, like one of the least comfortable, because first of all, they're really high. They're like 5 inches, but you do have this nice platform. So they come out to about a 4-inch heel. They're super beautiful and I love them, and I don't foresee myself ever getting rid of them. But the reason they're in last place is because A, because of the comfort, and then B, they are the patent leather. So patent leather does not stretch very well. So your foot is pretty cramped in here and you're not gonna get a lot of leeway with that. So I did buy my true size. Pretty much all my Christian Louboutins I buy my true size, which is a size 6. There's only one pair that I have that I had to go down a size. So I do like how my foot is secure in the shoe, but I just voted them in last place because I tend to want to wear this shoe to weddings and events where I want a beautiful neutral shoe, but this is not the type of shoe that I can dance in, and I've just kind of learned I need to stop wearing these to weddings, and these are more of going to the movies, going to dinner, a nice shoe. I can wear them for a few hours, but not all day. So second in line for the worst shoe is the Louboutin Piguel. This is just the classic Piguel. The reason for me why it's the worst shoe is I just don't wear it very often. To me, it's just it's a beautiful shoe and it's very classic, and I get why people buy it. Obviously, I bought it. It's just one of Christian Louboutin's best-selling shoes. It resales really well on the market if you ever wanted to sell it. So it's not a shoe I would recommend not buying. I think it's a great shoe to have in your collection. However, for me, the reason I don't wear it that much is because when I go out, I don't go out and party or do a whole lot like I used to when I was younger. So when I do go out to dinner or, do go to events or whatever I'm doing, this is just not a shoe I really reach for that often because I usually want a more fun shoe. If I had a job where I needed to wear high heels to work a lot, then this probably wouldn't be ranked as low as it is because it's not the most uncomfortable shoe. It is a little tight in the toe box and it is patent leather. So it's definitely not as comfortable as the kid leather. But if I got more wear out of it, then it would probably be higher ranked. But because I don't wear them that often, that's why they're ranked in the second worst. So my third worst Louboutin are these bad boys. Oh my gosh, though. They're so gorgeous. They're spiked. These are the Piguel Plateau. So just like the first pair that I showed you, but they're in kid leather, so they actually are more comfortable than the patent leather because kid leather stretches. So these stretch more and they're more comfortable and you have more breathing room on your feet. However, they are in my worst pile just because I don't wear them as much as I used to. When I used to go out a lot and when I was younger and went out a lot more to parties and things like that, I wore them a lot more. But now my life is a bit more boring and I don't do things like that as much, so I just don't wear them as much. But I absolutely love them and I don't think I would ever get rid of them as of yet just because they're so gorgeous. So the fourth worst Louboutin shoe that made the list are these. These are gorgeous. They are wedges and I love the color of them. I actually got them on super sale and saved a ton of money. And I live in Florida, so you would think, hey, I can wear these year round. However, there's just other wedges I own that are more comfortable, and so the red is the red's gonna completely go away if that's gonna bother you because it is, a wedge. So these shoes are just in that middle point where, yeah, they're wedges, so they're more comfortable than heels. However, when it comes to wedges, these are still very high and very narrow, which I have a narrow foot, so it's okay. But they're just not a wedge that I could walk around hours in. They're still like a wedge that is really high and not the most comfortable. So when it comes to like me wanting to wear dresses and wedges, these just aren't ones that I reach for as often. And when it comes to Christian Louboutin, I have other shoes that I actually like better, but I still do love these. They do make these specific shoes in a lower wedge form, like kind of like a flat form, and those I think I would get a ton of wear out of. All right guys, so we are at the midpoint in my collection. So these shoes are right smack in the middle between best and worst. They are my suede booties. These are a 4-inch heel. They're pretty comfortable because your foot's very secure in them, and they're my only like winter shoes. I live in Miami, Florida, so I don't get like a ton of use out of boots. However, don't get it twisted, I still am obsessed with booties and boots. I own like a million Stuart Weitzman over-the-knee boots, and I will wear them at any chance I can get when it drops below 70 degrees. So I do love these. I wear them a lot in the winter, and I think because of how secure your foot is inside of them, it makes them easier to walk in. And I love that I got them in black, suede. I mean, they're just never gonna go out of style, and they're a shoe that I can always have. All right, so we made it through the halfway mark. We are now on to my best shoes. So I'm going to still end, we're still going worst to best, so this is in the best category, but still not the ultimate best. So next up, and getting closer to the ultimate best shoe, are these PVC shoes. These are a 4-inch heel, and this plexiglass right here really like adheres to my foot, and it's really soft and flexible, and it's just made really well, and my foot feels very secure in these shoes, and they're really comfortable. Anytime I want to be like really glamorous, I go for these shoes. I've had them for a really long time, and I actually wear them quite a bit, way more than I wear like the other shoes that I've already showed you. I just really reach for these. I love a glitter pump, and they're just actually really comfortable for being a 4-inch heel with no platform. I just really adore these. So my third ranked best Christian Louboutin shoes are these suede pink Christian Louboutin Araiza pumps. They are the 4-inch heel. They have this cutout right here, and then on the other side it looks like that. I just personally think that these are way sexier than the Pigels. Everybody goes nuts for the Louboutin Pigels. I kind of think the Pigels are quite boring, so I love the Araiza. I just love how vampy it is with the cutout, and these are way more comfortable. Because of the cutout right here, I find these to be the most comfortable style of Christian Louboutin heels that I've ever found. I just think that your foot gets relieved with pressure because of this cutout, and they're just really beautiful. The suede material does stretch a lot. I had to go down half a size. I usually always get a 5.5 in the Araiza, but I almost wish I would have gotten a size 5 and gone down a full size in this shoe because it's really stretched out, and they're not as secure to my foot as my other Araizas. But I love these. I feel like these shoes are just so my style. The pink suede is just so beautiful. We are officially in the top 2, and my second best Christian Louboutin shoe are also the Araizas. We're on a theme here, you guys. I love the Louboutin Araizas, but these are like this brown, like snakeskin kind of animal print shoe. I really love these because they go with a lot. I love wearing them in the fall and winter. They just look beautiful with like greens and browns and blues and just like those fall colors, and they are very secure in my foot. I rank these higher than the pink suede ones because this one doesn't stretch as much, so I feel very secure in them. I bought them in a size 5.5, and I just get a lot of use out of them, and they're just really easy to walk. It is now time for my number 1 ranked Christian Louboutin shoe. Are you guys ready for it? Yes! Oh my goodness. So these are just stunning. I bought them this year actually for my birthday to myself because that's the best. I love buying presents for myself because I get exactly what I want. And these are the Araizas, which, as you guys can tell by the theme, my top 3 shoes are the Christian Louboutin Araiza. They are the most comfortable Christian Louboutin shoe in my opinion. And these pink glitter shoes are like my spirit animal. They speak to me on another level. I'm obsessed with them, and I just adore these shoes. Anytime I want to be glamorous, I go for them. I wear a lot of pink in my wardrobe, so they work really well with my style, and they're just super girly and beautiful, and I'm obsessed. So those are the Christian Louboutin shoes in my collection, ranked from worst to best. And I do love my collection. It has come a long way to finally get a collection that I wear and I love. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.